Hello, I'm Stephanie Everett, and welcome back to the Suburban Chateau and day 2 of our vintage handmade Christmas celebration. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some beautiful ornaments. I actually bought plastic blanks from, again, Amazon, in an attempt to try to find something that wasn't breakable so that I could give them in bags and they wouldn't get crushed. I again used my great Donna Dewberry technique, and I did the one stroke roses, which I learned, and I really highly recommend all of Donna Dewberry's videos in order to learn how to do some hand painting. And I was able just to make some beautiful small gifts that I could give out to friends that I work with and perform with throughout the year. So enjoy these hand painted ornaments. When I started to think about ornaments for this season, I knew I wanted to do a one-step rose on an ornament, but I was having trouble finding the perfect surface to paint on. I looked at wooden blanks on Amazon, and I just thought they looked not exactly what I was looking for. They looked kind of rustic. I found some ceramic blanks as well, but some of those they also were thin and not really what I was looking for. I then turned to some plastic ornament blanks that had a little bit of weight to them. They had a little thickness to them. And I thought I could definitely put down a coat of paint on top, and I could also have a gloss coat on top of them as well when I finished. So I bought these in the summer, and I set out to get them ready for Christmas as we got closer to the season. So I took all of my plastic blanks. It was a nice warm fall. So I started this project maybe 4 to 6 weeks before Advent season. I started in the fall on especially warm days, and I put all the blanks in a couple of boxes so I could spray paint them and not get spray paint everywhere. I ran them out to the backyard on 2 very warm days, and I got the basic colors for these blanks, and I gave them about 2 to 3 coats as an undercoat. And then each one of these ornaments received 1 rose. And this is the large size rose that I do. And I'm going to definitely send you, if you want to learn one stroke painting, you should learn from Donna Dewberry. She's the master. I'm just showing you how I've learned to do it. The beauty of the one stroke painting is that you are gradating the colors on your paintbrush. And if you watch me do it, you'll see that I mix several different colors and I get a really gradated look. So there's a lighter color on the outside of the petal, and then there's a darker color as you get inside or in it. And it makes the flowers go so fast. As you see here, in just seconds, I'm able to make one of these flowers. What also helps to make these flowers work is that I use a floating medium, and I use the Folk Art floating medium. And of course, that's what Donna Dewberry suggests. But I would really recommend, you can watch me paint them, but if you really want to learn how to do it, I would just recommend you going to her YouTube channel. Now, to make one flower, I do mix the paint almost like a runway when you're mixing those colors, the lighter color at the top, the floating medium, and then the darker color. I start out by setting that first leaf, and then I come around, and on the outside, I make 5 different leaves. Now, also what is neat, if you aren't happy with your colors, the way they're going down, while it's wet, you can change them and go over them as well. And I probably like this better. I'm thinking I went back over it. Yep, I did. And I tried to fix those petals a little bit with that second mix that I had. I was a little bit more happy with it, the way it gradated. I thought it was a little bit better. And then once you have those first 5 petals, I come in with 3 petals for a closer center of the rose. And then the very middle is a half circle. And I went in just to get a little bit more of the lighter color in this half circle. So it's a half circle and then a circle below that. And again, the beauty is you can redo it a million times, and then some side petals coming down. And that's sort of the basics of how to do those Donna Dewberry's one stroke rose. And then I kind of went to town on all the different colors. I never knew I could do painting. And when I learned this, And I've done many of these. So you get better as you practice with anything. But I really enjoy putting them together. And I love making the color combinations. One of my favorite colors is that light teal color. And that was kind of fun to put together with the pink rose. Here you see I did a burgundy blank, and then I went in with a blue rose. But again, once you get sort of the hang of that gradating of colors, these go together fairly quickly. It's kind of fun to watch in this speed. So I made that darker color. And then I thought, well, I need to do a lighter color as well. And you saw me spray painting the pink ornaments. And here I did something more of like a shabby chic look. I did a white and gold flower. So next we're going to add some little leaves to our flowers on the ornaments. And I'm going to mix a little leaf green, a little white, and some floating medium. Here's titanium white. And then I always use the Folk Art floating medium. That'll help mix the colors together. In a leaf, which is different than what I'm doing with my flowers, I put the darker color on the longer end of the paintbrush and then the lighter color on the bottom. So you get a little bit different look. So I'm going to start this little runway between the green and the white, back and forth, and then we'll put a few leaves on. It's going to be a lot darker than the actual flower on this one. Get that mixed up again. If you are interested in learning one-stroke painting, I am going to recommend you to the Donna Dewberry YouTube channel. She is amazing. She invented this whole process, and I totally defer to her she talks a lot about leaves on her channel, so you can learn how to do that. I just added something really very delicate on each one of these, and all the colors got the exact same leaf green flowers, just something to frame out the little flowers so that they look very realistic. Now, the last step in this process, I just took some clear spray gloss and I went over each ornament maybe 2 times with the clear gloss. So I let them set. Again, there were some warm days here, and I just came back and did a second coat. So that's all it took. Then I took some beautiful velvet ribbon in order to hang them. They came with a silver cord, and I didn't think it was very nice. So I replaced that with a beautiful little velvet ribbon, and I think it kind of made them look really classy. I was very pleased with how that worked out. And we did sort of a teal with the teal ornaments. I did a very light champagne pink for the pink ornaments. And then the burgundy ornaments had a navy blue ribbon to kind of go with the blue on the flower. So I hung some of the ornaments on my special gold tree just to share them with you. And I've already given some of them out, and my friends really love them. And it was a great craft. It was very simple to do. And I really enjoyed making those roses very special for my friends. Thank you so much for joining me on day 2 of our vintage handmade Christmas here at the Suburban Chateau. Hope you got some great ideas about how you can make some gifts for your friends, and just be a little bit crafty and try something a little bit different. Thanks so much for joining us on day 2 of our countdown to Christmas. And next up is going to be handmade candles on day 3. Look forward to seeing you then.